The first batch of 5 Rafale fighter aircrafts on Monday took off from France for India nearly 4 years after two countries inked an intergovernmental agreement to supply 36 of the multi-role jets to Indian Air Force under 59,000 crore rupees deal. Aircraft flew out from Marignac Air Base in French port city of Bordeaux and will cover a distance of nearly 7,000 kilometers with air-to-air refueling and a single stop in the United Arab Emirates before arriving at Ambala Air Base on Wednesday, as said by the officials. The fleet, comprising 3 single-seater and 2 twin-seater aircraft, is scheduled to arrive at Ambala Air Base on Wednesday, when they will be officially inducted into the Indian Air Force as a part of its number 17 squadron, also known as the Golden Arrows, as said by the Indian Air Force. To get in detail with this particular most important information and various other considerable inputs, let us begin with today's defense updates of 28th of July 2020. And as I always introduced you before starting, that SSB Crack Exams is India's largest, most preferred online defense exams preparation portal. We are one-stop solution for you. If you are preparing for various defense examination, I strongly recommend you to download our Android app from Google Play Store, where you can have each and every defense related information. And in that particular app, you can have a lot of important study material, lectures, and various other most important strategic content that will be very much helpful in you to crack and qualify in various examinations of defense. So let us begin with the first and foremost important question of the day that I have posted on 27th of July 2020. And the question that I asked was, who is the first female officer in the Indian Army to win the gold medal in the first women officers batch of OTA Chennai in 1992? Here, I have given you in the same question about two important things for you to remember. One is that the first female officer in Indian Army to win gold medal, and also she is the first female woman officers who joined in the first batch of OTA Chennai in the year of 1992. And most of you have given a correct answer for this. I appreciate each and every aspirant who has taken up time in researching and giving a correct answer in the comment section. The correct answer is Miss Anjana Badhuria. She joined the first ever batch of female cadets in 1992 at OTA Chennai, and she is the first female officer in Indian Army to win gold medal. Okay, including her and Priya Jingan. She is the first batch of women officers of the Indian Army were commissioned in the month of March of 1993. After completing her MSc in microbiology, she applied to an advertisement for induction of lady officers into Army, and she was accepted into the first ever batch of women cadets in the Indian Army after her all sort of examination procedures, SSB interviews and medical procedures also. So she was taken into the Indian Army. Her father served in the Indian Air Force, and she served with the Indian Army for about 10 years. At that particular time, it was just a short service commission. So she served in the Army for 10 years, and she has the historic service number as 00001, because she is the first female woman officer to join the Indian Armed Forces. Okay, so going on with the first and foremost important defense information is that the first batch of 5 Rafales reaches Al Dhafra Air Base in UAE on way to India from France. Now, as per the new acquisition, we have to acquire around 36 Rafale aircrafts from France, and by 2021, these 36 Rafale aircrafts will reach our country. From these 36 aircraft, 5 have started their journey from the French Marignac Air Base from French port city of Bordeaux, and they started their journey to reach our country, and they have to reach the Ambala Air Base by tomorrow, that is by Wednesday. So in between, they have to take a little bit of break, and they took a break at Al Dhafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates, and they even started their journey from there. They will reach our country tomorrow. So going on with this particular most important information, that these are multi-role jets of Indian Air Force. These will be coming under the 59,000 crore deal. All of these aircrafts will be stationed at Ambala Air Base under the numbered 17 squadron. They are also known as the Golden Arrows. Okay, a very special important session regarding the number 17 Golden Arrow Squadron and the speciality of the Rafale aircraft will be done soon by SSB Crack Exams. So stay tuned with us so that you will have a detailed information regarding this. You can also go through the PDF study material that is provided from our app. In your app also, it is completely present in a detail and in a very a strategic way, you can go through that particular most important information too. Going on with the next important defense information is that Lockheed Martin is to hold virtual India Defense Suppliers Conference. Please remember, this is a virtual India Defense Suppliers Conference. This is being held by the Lockheed Martin of the Indian branch, and it announced that it would hold its 7th edition of its annual India Supplies Conference and exhibition virtually. Okay, so this particular conference has its theme as making India part of the global supply chain. Please remember, the theme of this particular conference is making India part of the global supply chain, and this will be a 5-day conference, and it will be already started yesterday, that is on 27th of July. This is organized by the Society of Indian Defense Manufacturers, the SIDM, and the India Suppliers Conference is co-hosted with the Confederation of Indian Industry, CII, and Lockheed Martin to strengthen the supplier ecosystem in India. Okay, so going on with the next and most important information is that DRDO has launched Dare to Dream 2.0 contest for innovators and startups on 5th death anniversary of former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. This is what I was discussing with you in the introductory session. Now, what is the speciality of this particular contest? This contest is for the startups. Okay, this contest is for the startups and for the innovators. Okay, all these startups, innovations and the startups that are extremely important in the case of the defense and aerospace technologies in our country. Okay, so all those startups and innovators who are working in the field of the defense and aerospace technologies, they can participate in this particular contest, and this is being done under the Atmanirbhar Bharat clarion call given by the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. Okay, also to get in detail that this particular startup is a very important one and extremely important, strengthening and boosting one for each and every important Indian investor, important Indian startups and all the important Indian industries. So the winners of this particular contest will be decided and they will be evaluated by an expert committee. Now the awards include 10 lakh rupees for the startups and 5 lakhs rupees for the individuals category. So we will go through detail with this particular DRDO Innovation Contest Dare to Dream. The key highlights is that the even handhold and mentoring support will be given by the DRDO. Understanding? So if in case you have a very strategic important project in your hands by any chance, then you might be given support and mentored by the DRDO officials itself, and you might get a chance for further association with DRDO for development of technologies. The eligibility of this is that you should be a citizen of India above 18 years of age, and if in case you are a startup, then you should be controlled by Indians and recognized by the DPIIT, the Government of India. Okay, so the first winner of an individual would be around 5 lakhs and it would be 10 lakhs for the startups. And second and third winners for individuals would be around 4 lakh and 3 lakh respectively. And the second and third winners of the startups in this particular contest will get an amount of 8 lakhs and 6 lakhs respectively. Also, there are 12 important challenge areas and they will have 3 winners each from both the categories, individual and startup. Total up to 72 winners will be selected. This is to enhance our defense capabilities with disruptive ideas and concepts and emerging technologies. The most prominent way is that we are celebrating this in the name of the 5th death anniversary of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the missile man of India. He has given to our country a lot, and all of these small steps are those that improve in boosting our country's emerging technologies. Going on with the next important information is that Indian Naval Academy has assumed a new commandant. The Vice Admiral M.A. Humpy Holi has been assumed as the commandant of Indian Naval Academy yesterday. He took over from Vice Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi yesterday, who was accorded a warm send-off with the traditional pulling out ceremony. Okay, Vice Admiral M.P. Humpy Holi has the rare distinction of commanding this academy twice. Okay, he is commanding the Indian Naval Academy for the second time, and previously he commanded this particular academy along with INS Mandovi, Goa from 2007 to 2009. Okay. That is it with this particular most important information. Now we will have a very quick review by going through some of the most important questions. And the first and foremost question is, Lockheed Martin announced that it would hold its 7th edition of the annual India Suppliers Conference and exhibition virtually. So what is the theme of this conference? I told you to remember the correct answer for this is making India part of the global supply chain. Please remember it is making India part of the global supply chain. Going on with the next important question is annual India Suppliers Conference and exhibition has been started from which particular date? It has been started from 27th of July 2020, that is yesterday on Monday. Going on with the next important question, the Rafale aircraft flew out from which airbase in France and will cover nearly 7,000 kilometers reaching Ambala. It has already started its flight from the Marignac airbase. It has also reached the Al Dhafra airbase in UAE and it started coming to our country also. Going on with the next important question is Rafale aircraft will stop at just one country on its way from France to India, which is the United Arab Emirates. Next important question is DRDO has announced what innovation contest on the 5th death anniversary of former president and noted scientist Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. The name of this particular contest is Dare to Dream 2.0 or the second edition of the Dare to Dream contest. Now we have the question of the day, and the question of the day for today is where is the world's highest airstrip located and who uses it? I repeat the question, where is the world's highest airstrip located and who uses it? The answer for this and the explanation for it I will be giving you in the next session. Until then, stay tuned. This is Big Crack Exam. Subscribe to this particular channel. Download our app from Google Play Store. That is it with this particular session. I will meet you in the next session. Until then, always stay healthy, eat healthy food, and Jai Hind.